Another question here.
Yes?
Frosty says.
Ask away.
With the DC Rebirth coming, what comics would you recommend investing in?
What? Ooh.
None of them.
Anything by Marvel. Anything 12 cent and Marvel-y.
Yeah, if you're going to invest in anything, it better be pre-1971.
I think they wanted us to pick a DC comic and expected us to know about all the new announcements that came this week. Should we talk about the new DC announcements?
Okay, yeah, let's do
I'll talk about the new DC announcements. Well, I guess this is very helpful.
Here's your announcement. The new previews comes out tomorrow.
With the new DC announcements.
That has all the new
Wait,
DC
Eric,
announcements.
can you show me what's coming out from DC?
I sure can. This is going to be awesome.
As a retailer, I'm going to order through this catalog. Can you tell me?
There they are.
Give me...
They're all right here.
Oh.
That's all of them.
Wow.
Do they tell you who any of the creative teams are, or what they're doing, or what's going on? No. It's 3 pages. It's supposed to be, there is an insert coming, but it's not out yet.
No,
it's
not
coming
yet.
at a later
So
date.
for the average fan that hasn't been at WonderCon all weekend, I've heard that Greg Rucka is writing Wonder Woman. So yeah, go out and buy a Wonder Woman #1. I'd advise that. It will be, you can put your children through college with it.
But you know, it could be
Might have to
Scooby-Doo,
sell
Where
your
Are You #70. But you can't tell because you don't know that Grant Morrison's going to be writing it, and it's going to have the first appearance of a new character. I'm just kidding.
Here's the good part about this, though, however. It does not say lenticular covers.
It might be in there, though. It could be in the fine print.
Okay, listen, there's no...
Why do you say that?
Couldn't tell you. What's that?
Why do you say that about the lenticular covers?
Because that was their gimmick every September for the last couple of
Yeah.
years. They made all the 3D.
And when they did the lenticular covers, it was also listed like this,
Yeah.
which was
Didn't tell you who any of the creative teams were.
line items
It was
with
just
zero content.
yeah.
So yes, I'm pretty sure our viewers can tell that we have, I don't know, somewhat of a...
reservations, and not for Morton's.
I
If I get reservations,
shit.
I want it to be for Morton.
take islands at this point. So yeah, it's coming. Did have a couple of, we talked about this earlier. You really want to know about it, and inquiring minds do want to know.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we've had 5 years, right, of New 52.
Almost, yeah.
No, it's only 4 years. Well, with late issues, we're down, and we're into our 5th year.
Yeah,
Batman
yeah.
50, everything rolls into issue 50 this year. First month, amazing.
Mhm.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
We were open at midnight. We made damn near $1,000 just selling Justice League #1 when that first book rolled out.
Yeah.
However, putting to bed 70 years of continuity worth it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure DC knows that, no,
Yeah.
not really worth it. So, the announcement for, what are they calling it, Rebirth? Calling it Rebirth, but they're not really rebirthing anything, right?
Well, they've
They're
already
not
done
saying,
Rebirth.
hey, I'm really sorry, would you like to come back?
Yeah. But they've been doing Rebirth for years. Green Lantern Rebirth, Flash Rebirth, and they do animated series Rebirth. I mean, I guess it becomes its own
I guess
title,
what we
it
really
becomes its
want is
own-
an apology. I do.
Somebody to just admit it.
Just say,
Sorry,
hey.
dude. Bad idea.
Exactly.
Wow, fuck that up.
Exactly. That's all I want. As a retailer, I'm like, hey, I get it. You want to do a week? It'd be a long conversation talking about what I don't like about the last incarnation of the New 52. My biggest problem was there was no introduction. They said our old universe is too convoluted, it's too complex. We're going to
Correct.
create a new universe, and it's going to be for new readership. It's for the guy playing frickin', Halo and
Yeah.
the video game generation, right? In and out. They failed to do that miserably. Miserably.
Yeah.
And
then
the books.
And then you had 2 books that were going on, and one was like, "Ooh, this is 5 years before that one, and this is before the." And that got, like you said,
Which
more
I think
convoluted
was
than it already
was a get out of jail free card for
Sure.
them, right?
Sure.
That's kind of what it was.
Sure.
Um,
Well, you can retcon whatever you want.
DC is right down the street right here. It's like a par 3. If I took my frisbee out, I could throw a roller down Olive and probably hit the building in no time.
Nice.
And I'm not saying I don't like DC Comics. I'm just saying I don't like DC Comics now.
Well, and they got rid of. Well, Vertigo got.
Admit defeat.
Stifled.
Tell us it was crap, because it was crap. And you know what? Go back and start over. Was there a question that came up?
You got to totally agree from a new viewer, I believe. And Tony Griggs says, high collars? I don't know what that means.
Oh, no.
You don't know what are you saying?
No? I don't know.
Polo shirts next week. We can flip up the colors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're sweaty comic retailers. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
We can do just underwear, white shirts, and Ray-Bans, and we can just come sliding in.
Oh my.
Wait, where's my thumbs up?
Nancy says yes.
Nancy
She's on
Ray
it.
agrees.
She's like,
I
do
was
it.
gonna go dolphin shorts and Ray-Bans, but I am completely down.
I don't want to look too much like Richard Simmons, though. A little pudgy
says-
in the middle with a tank top on.
New 52 equals high collars?
Oh, New 52. Well, yeah, the Superman had the no collars. They weren't really a collar. They're just
The neighbor.
they kind of the neighbor collars
Neighbor.
exactly.
Like the
Yeah.
Beatles.
It
A
was.
little tiny little.
Listen, poorly designed, poorly executed, and as 4+ years has proven, poor fucking sales. So you know what? Admit defeat.
Plummeted.
Admit defeat, and just go back and give your old audience, which is that. There's only so many comic book viewers, right? I mean, what's the best-selling comic book? What are you selling? 100,000 copies, maybe,
Of DC?
of any book. If you're selling 100,000, you're not even selling that. 50,000 copies?
Yeah,
50,000
50, 80,
like regular guys every week going to comic books and buying
Yeah.
paper girls, $9.99 from Image. Come on, give them what they want. They want their old school Superman. They want their old school Batman. And
Absolutely.
just tell a good story.
If they want it, we're all here to just have a good story.
Yeah, I get it. It's hard. It's hard
Well, you're not
after
entertained.
70 years of telling a story about Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash.
Sure.
I get it. You know what though? There's plenty of guys out there that would more than relish taking the handle of writing a new one. I do one.
You don't need to
Right
put
now.
him in
I'm right down the
jeans
street.
and a
I'll drop it through
t-shirt
your
and
mailbox
throw him on a
tomorrow.
yacht and have him cruising around like, yeah, you don't necessarily do that. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Chasing after rainbows.
Walking Dead, Volume 25 tomorrow. New from Image, $14.99.
Got interesting comments. DC Comics are totally out of touch with the retailers and customers, and DC must have been focused on putting out high quality films with a smile.
How's that sarcasm? Right? So then, and even that falls flat on its face, right? So it's like, I don't.
And money talks, the bullshit walks, though, right? What did Batman v Superman gross? Somebody told me they need to make
okay,
$1.6 billion to recoup their investment on that worldwide. It was like,
Really?
good lordy, did you actually make a Superman, have him bring a planet over here for $1.6 billion?
You could almost make a planet. I think you could build another
Cool,
moon.
blimey.
You could build a small moon.
Listen, DC, you can do better.
Are we at 20 minutes already?
Get out.